Thank you for that warning. I have no report this evening, so we will go to reports from the mayor and city offices. Do we have any reports from city offices or from the mayor himself?
We do. Thank you, Madam President. And I want to also, I really appreciate Councilmember Satterfield, you mentioning that. And something I hadn't even thought is that we really need to encourage people whenever they see threatening weather to get the radio on. You cannot rely on the television for all sorts of reasons that we all do need to be looking into, but really try to rely on radio as much as possible. Council, we've got three announcements tonight, three presentations this evening, and in the interest of time, we'll get right to them and try to encourage all those who will be speaking to know that the council has other business tonight. First, we are joined by our county prosecutor, Chris Gaal, and other representatives this evening to address the council in regard to crimes against the elderly. We want to really thank Chris Gaal and his staff, along with the Monroe County Sheriff's Department, Bloomington Police Department, the local chapter of the National Association of Triads, and Triads is Triads, all caps. And Georgia Sheikh is here representing Triads this evening for forming an agreement to prioritize public safety needs of the elderly. And we really want to thank our partners in county government. I see Commissioner Kiesling here this evening. And the prosecutor's office really having taken the lead on this. Triads is a partnership among law enforcement, senior citizens, and community groups committed to promoting senior safety and reducing the fear of crime. The goals of the group coincide very much with our own goals in city government of promoting safe and civil city with a high quality of life. And we want to again thank the council. I now forget if it was 1 or 2 months ago, just created the Commission on Aging, and the timing couldn't be better in terms of working on these issues with Prosecutor Gaal and his entire team. The collaboration is going to ensure that law enforcement needs of the elderly are addressed and that their needs are communicated among the appropriate organizations for effective programming and solutions. And we certainly want to make sure that our own commission is one of the vehicles for that kind of effective communication. Chris Gaal has, since taking office, been a very progressive voice on this and many other issues, and is going to now present to you a little bit more about the specifics of the program he's got with crimes against the elderly.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, council members, for putting this on your agenda tonight. This is the first time I've been back to a council meeting since leaving the council back in 2006, and I just wanted to start by saying thanks for doing this job. It can be a tough job sometime, and I just don't want it to be a thankless job, so thank each of you for doing it. One of our guiding principles in the prosecutor's office has been an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, that it's far better to prevent problems whenever possible than to react to them after the fact, after the harm has occurred, when someone's been victimized. And crimes against the elderly is an area where this is particularly true. And another important principle has been that we can accomplish a lot more in addressing these areas by working with other groups out there in the community and working together. And we're very fortunate in our community to have a number of groups concerned with issues affecting seniors, including Triad, Area 10 Agency on Aging, the Retired Senior Volunteer Program, Indiana Legal Services, AARP, Bloomington Hospital, and others. In 2007, the prosecutor's office formed an elder crimes task force to promote better communication and collaboration between local law enforcement agencies and our Adult Protective Services program and other organizations in the community concerned with these issues. We held a training right here in the City Council chambers for law enforcement and for these community organizations to come together and discuss crimes against the elderly. And we've done a number of public education initiatives that have focused on preventing financial exploitation of the elderly, home improvement fraud, and identity theft specifically. These projects have included educational videos and fact sheet handouts and education programs put on at retirement communities and senior centers. And we've accomplished a lot by working together, and we feel that there's also a lot more to do. We feel that these issues will continue to gain momentum in our community with the city's new Commission on Aging. and as we formalize our working relationship with Triad, which is a very active organization here. We look forward to continuing this work and very much appreciate the mayor recognizing the importance of this work for our community because, in fact, Bloomington and Monroe County have been recognized as an attractive retirement destination. And I think that depends not only on our quality of life and the amenities that we have to offer, but also on the extent to which we make public safety a priority as well for issues affecting the elderly. So thanks to the City Council for hearing this proclamation declaring Older Hoosiers Awareness Month. And I also want to acknowledge the presence of a few others who are with us here tonight. We have Mike Pershing, who's the Chief Deputy with the Monroe County Sheriff's Department, and the Sheriff's Department has been a great partner in these efforts. We have Wendy Scott, who is the Director of the Area 10 Adult Protective Services Program, which is a program that's run out of the Prosecutor's Office. Wendy was formerly employed as a detective with the Bloomington Police Department and has a lot of experience investigating crimes against the elderly. And we also have Georgia Shake here representing Triad tonight. And I'd like to invite Georgia up here as well to say a few words. Thank you.